Thanks, Michaela. Good morning. It's Monday, March 4th, and I'm John Law for Skedline News, bringing the day's top news stories. Firefighters responded to a 5-alarm blaze at 160 Bathurst Street, south of Richmond West, around 5:30 a.m. Monday morning. EMS took 2 people to the hospital, one with life-threatening injuries who later passed away in hospital. The other person had serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Bathurst Street between Richmond and Queen remains closed while Toronto Fire continues to work on putting out the blaze. The Chinese government has accused detained Canadian citizen Michael Kovrig of stealing state secrets that were allegedly passed on to him by fellow Canadian detainee Michael Spavor. The 2 Canadians were initially arrested in early December after Canada arrested Huawei tech executive Meng Wanzhou. In a short online statement, the Communist Party's Central Political and Legal Affairs Commission said Spavor was Kovrig's main contact in China. The Chinese continue to deny that there is a link between the arrested Canadian men and Canada's arrest of Meng. Detained Huawei executive Meng Wanzhou filed a lawsuit against the Government of Canada, claiming Canadian authorities violated her rights. She is currently seeking punitive damages and costs. Meng is currently awaiting extradition to the United States. U.S. authorities have placed pressure on their allies to limit Huawei's influence on 5G networks over fears of Chinese espionage. Her next court appearance is scheduled for Wednesday in Vancouver. After a lengthy race, Humber Knight's elections ended Friday. Re-elected candidate Monica Kozlow won the president position. Candidate Simran won VP of North Campus, while Ryan Stafford took VP of Lakeshore. Megan Ruperine is elected VP of Guelph Humber. Clement Go has more details on the election results and what students could expect in the 2019-2020 school year.
2019 Ignite elections are officially over, ending on a very short, straight-to-the-point note, where they announced the newly elected candidates who had time to speak to Skedline and etc. We'll have text and video stories coming your way across next week, so definitely stay tuned.
Thank you, Clement. The provincial government has fired OPP Deputy Commissioner Brad Blair. Blair launched a lawsuit over the Ford government's controversial hiring of Toronto Police Superintendent Ron Tavner to the position of OPP Commissioner. Blair also released information about a custom-ordered van the Premier's office had ordered. A replacement for Blair will be announced soon. For Skedline News, I'm John Law, and that's the world today.
Hello, it's Monday, March 4th, and here's what's making news in the entertainment world today. HBO's Leaving Neverland premiered last night. The documentary centers on 2 men who claim that Michael Jackson sexually abused them. Director Dan Reed has been defending his use of graphic details of alleged sexual assault after the film faced backlash following its premiere at Sundance earlier this year. Part 2 of the series premieres tonight at 8 p.m. As Fashion Week in Paris comes to an end, Skedline reporters Rosen Castillo and Matthew Teixeira are bringing you a Fashion Week roundup. Head to skedline.com to see exclusive interviews with Humber Fashion students. American Idol is back for its 17th season. Ryan Seacrest will continue his role as host, with Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan returning for their 2nd season as judges. Live shows are set to start in April. The Joe Bros are back. After nearly 6 years of splitting, the 3 brothers released the long-awaited single Sucker, and it's climbing its way up the charts. Jonas Brothers have hinted at a reunion tour, but nothing is confirmed yet. The journalism world is in mourning after the death of photojournalist Yanis Barakis. Barakis lost his battle with cancer on Saturday at 58 years old. Barakis covered the Egyptian Arab Spring uprising of 2011, conflicts in Afghanistan, an earthquake in Kashmir, and was part of the Pulitzer Prize-winning team for their coverage on the refugee crisis in 2016. While working with Reuters, Barakis captured the best and worst of humankind, saying, "This is my contribution to world peace." That's it for your entertainment news today. For skedline.com, this is Angela O'Grady. Now here's Michaela with today's sports.
Thanks, Angela. I'm Michaela, and here are your sports updates for the day. Humber College men's basketball team, which is ranked number 5 in the OCAA, lost a hard-fought game against rival number 7, Sheridan College, in the OCAA finals, 86-70. This marks the 11th time these 2 teams have faced each other in the OCAA gold medal game. The game wins Bruins the 13th provincial title, one shy of Humber College record. The Toronto Raptors lost their 18th game of the season to the Detroit Pistons last night. Blake Griffin's 27 points brought the team to what became an emotional win for coach Dwayne Casey. The Raptors lost 112 to 107. Casey was the coach of the Raptors for 7 years. One of the most feared players in the NHL history, a 4-time Stanley Cup winner, has passed away. Ted Lindsay has died at the age of 93. In 1944, Lindsay played for the Memorial Cup champion Oshawa Generals. That earned him a tryout in Detroit and an NHL debut at the age of 19. Tonight, the Leafs will be facing the Calgary Flames at the Saddle Dome and look to pick up their second straight win. The Leafs beat the Buffalo Sabres 5-2 on Saturday. I'm Michaela Pereira, and this has been your sports update for Skedline. Now to John for today's news.